But my first question for you is a pretty simple one. It's basic civics. Which branch of government does the Constitution give the authority to interpret what the law is? The judiciary or the executive branch? That is you saying that.
That is them saying that. This
No,
is
no, no, no.
investigators and law
That is
enforcement
you
officers
making that
in the case they
determination.
built against him. If you don't trust
the
our law
court
enforcement
has
officers
considered all that.
and
The judge has considered all that, Madam Secretary.
Trust if you
and
don't
if you would be
trust
quiet
judges.
because I'm reclaiming my time.
In the hall of power, beneath the marble glare, a voice rose, sharp, insistent, demanding fairness in the air. "Who interprets the law?" asked the congressman bold. "Is it the enforcers or the judges of old?" Before him stood the secretary, steady yet strained, defending her orders, the borders maintained. But in the shadow of justice, a name echoed clear: Abrego Garcia, gone yet still near. They said he was MS-13, a danger, a threat, but the court had spoken, due process unmet. 9 justices strong, in unanimous creed, declared that the law had not done its deed. Still, the secretary stood, her tone taut as wire, while the congressman's words burned hotter, higher. "I'm not fighting for criminals," he cried with might. "I'm fighting for the Constitution's light." And so the chamber held its breath that day, as justice and power wrestled their way.
I now recognize Mr. Gleman for 5 minutes questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to go back to Mr. Abrego Garcia's case, Madam Secretary. But my first question for you is a pretty simple one. It's basic civics. Which branch of government does the Constitution give the authority to interpret what the law is? The judiciary or the executive branch?
Sir, going forward, the interpretation of the law, you make the laws in this body. The judicial branch makes sure that they have integrity and they're applied properly to individuals.
So I'm just going to take that as the judiciary branch. Now, let's focus for a second on what the judiciary branch has said about this case. We know the Supreme Court has said 9-0 that notwithstanding your statements under oath here today that Mr. Abrego Garcia was afforded due process, he was in fact not afforded due process, because then if he were, you would have seen the withholding order that did not permit him to be deported to El Salvador.